Nigeria has so many problems. That's why I said their programmers have so many opportunities. In this video, I'm going to tell you the bright future of Nigerian programmer and how to get yourself into it. My name is Mubarak Lahatu, but people used to call me MK Movie. I'm a back-end developer and IoT programmer, and also I'm a teacher teaching Python programming in ABU Zaria, Kaduna State. What do you consider as a bright future? When we say bright future, we mean someone who succeeded, someone who makes the living he wanted. That's what we consider as a bright future. If we say you have a dark future, that means in the nearest future you might end up in trouble. But bright future, you get what you want. So we all know the main desire of programmers out there is to make money doing what they love. Yes, so that's why I said Nigerian programmer have bright future. What I mean by that Nigerian programmer has so many problems to solve. That means Nigerian programmer has so many opportunities. Yes, you heard me right. Nigeria has so many problems because Nigeria is not a developed country. We started to develop small and small, but it's not fully developed. Since Nigeria is not fully developed, that makes Nigeria to have so many problems. Having that so many problems make the engineers and the programmers inside the Nigeria to have so many opportunities. That means to solving all those problems. Many problems to solve. Many problems to solve, many opportunities. Problems, opportunities, they are equal. So there is analysis in Nigeria by Mr. Singh. He said almost 0.25% businesses in Nigeria have their own website. Only 0.25% business in Nigeria have their own website, which means that apart from 100%, almost 99.75% of businesses in Nigeria, they don't have their own website. Let me ask you a simple question. Look around you. There is organization, a school, a community, your church, your mosque. Do they have even a static website? No. Look around your market. There are a big shop, but almost all of them, they don't have a website. That makes you as a web developer to have opportunity. If you can go and convince those people to have their own website, guy, you will make a lot of money. So get yourself out there as a web developer, app developer, and look for those problems in Nigeria and try to solve them. By solving those problems or by making some startup, you will have a bright future. So now we see why Nigerian programmer has a bright future, because Nigeria has so many problems and those problems need to solve. But how can we solve those problems? How can we get ourselves into the bright future? So for you to get yourself into the bright future in Nigeria is easy. I'm going to give you 2 tips. Number 1, identify the problem and create the solution. Number 2, create the problem and create the solution. Don't get me wrong. Just like maybe someone created COVID-19 and then at the end, then you come up with the medicine. So this is what I mean. Create the problem and then create the solution. But don't go and create the problem that you're going to kill people. No, this is not what I mean. I'm not recommending you to create something that's going to spam people. No. Create a real problem and then make the solution. So let's start with number 1. Identify the problem and then create the solution. So let me give you an example in this point. There is SS3 student, they are about to graduate. So I come and and I get to those SS3 students and I tell them, since you guys, you are about to graduate, I'm going to create an Android application. I'm going to put each and every one of you inside the application. I'm going to take the picture of you and put it inside the application and your information, so that whenever you guys wanted to communicate with each other, you just have to go and download the application in internet and just look for one another and their contact. So they said, yes, this is a great idea. So at that point I said, since you like the idea, I'm going to charge every single person that wanted his picture and information inside the Android application. I'm going to charge him 1,000. So, and in that point I have like around 100 kids they said they wanted. So you see, what I mean here is I identified the problem that by creating this application will connect the student in a much deeper level. From now to 100 years ago, they have each other information, they can contact each other and they can meet. So you see, I identify the problem and I come up with a solution. So this is what I mean by identify the problem and create the solution, and also create the problem. In this case, I'm not going to give you an example, but what I mean is just simple. Just look, okay, if I create this kind of problem, then there might be a solution. So what is the solution? Then go and create the solution. But create the problem, then you create the solution. So if you really wanted to know how I create that application without a computer, with just my smartphone, I'll subscribe to this channel. Then I'm going so that when I upload the video on how I create that application, you will see the notification. Thank you.
Go Wolves.
What?
You're a cheerleader, and by saying go Wolves, I'm initiating a conversation about something that interests you.